Hello, everyone. It's Leo, and today we're here to talk about the fake KIRAKIRA Precure a la mode announcement. Yes, earlier this week we learned that KIRAKIRA Precure was going to start airing in a French website, a French anime streaming website, but unfortunately, it is not going to be KIRAKIRA Precure. The website that is going to air Precure is this one. It's called Animate Digital Network. It's a streaming service from France. And they announced on their Twitter that they were going to have on June the Precure Season 1 anime added to their list of animes. But they also released a video on Twitter. And in this video, we saw that the KIRAKIRA girls were in it. And they said, with all the letters, KIRAKIRA Precure a la mode, June 18. But that's not what happened. People found on their website that actually what is going to be added is Futari Wa Precure. Yes, Precure Season 1. Not really the season we thought we were gonna get. Yes, we're not getting KIRAKIRA Precure outside of Japan. We're not getting KIRAKIRA Precure in France. Instead, we are getting the first season, Futari Wa Precure. Honestly, I was shocked when I learned about this. First, because, how can a professional website like this make this big mistake of adding a completely different season in their video announcement, saying that they're going to add one season, but then it's actually another? But honestly, we know this because we are Precure fans. We know the seasons. We know the names of the seasons. If we see an image, we already know what we're talking about. But people outside of the Precure fandom, and let's be honest, Precure is not a big thing in the anime world. Anime fans usually don't know what Precure is. Or maybe they've heard about it, but they don't really know how the seasons work. Maybe they think it's like Sailor Moon, one thing only, spamming all those seasons, or with animes like Shin-chan or Sazae-san that go on Japan like years and years and years with the same characters and the same story. We know that it's not the case with Precure, but probably the person who created that video didn't know, and they searched for Precure, they found KIRAKIRA Precure, and they put it on that video without actually knowing what they were doing. That is kind of strange, but at the same time, it's bad news on one hand, but it's good news on the other hand as well, because Futari Wa Precure is going to be officially available for people in France. People in France are going to be able to watch it officially on this website, Animate Digital Network. But in my previous video, I have seen lots of people wondering about a possible voiceover in KIRAKIRA. And honestly, I don't think that it was going to happen. We were going to get KIRAKIRA Precure in that website, but not with a French dub. Not with a French dub, probably only with subs. Kind of like what Crunchyroll does here in America. They do dub some of the shows, but most of them come only with subs. And I believe that's what's going to happen with Futari Wa Precure. Futari Wa Precure is going to arrive in this website, but it's not going to have French voice acting. It's just going to have French subtitles, not voice acting. Still, I've seen some people like crying and being sad that KIRAKIRA Precure is not going to be the one. But honestly, any Precure season being officially released outside of Japan is an amazing thing. It is also an amazing thing. We are in 2020. Maybe Toei is starting to think about the other possible groups of people that are going to become fans of Precure and are starting to, consume this amazing magical girl show. And maybe Futari Wa Precure is a nice way to start because it's the OG, it's the originals, it's where everything began. So I don't know. I mean, I'm a big fan of Futari Wa Precure. It was my first season, and I have it in a dear place of my heart, so I'm happy for it, but I'm also sad. I mean, KIRAKIRA is one of my faves. It's on the top of my favorite seasons, and Kira Makaron, my queen, you guys know how much I love her. Unfortunately, no KIRAKIRA Precure for us, actually for French people, but they are getting Futari Wa Precure, which is also amazing. And honestly, as I said, it's a great thing. Uh, Getting this kind of thing outside of Japan is amazing. And I really think that we should praise that. We should be happy, and we should be thankful that it's happening this way. We should be thankful that this is going on in Precure right now. Anyways, guys, I want to take this little time to thank all of the supporters of the Magical Cinnamon channel. Thank you so much for supporting Magical Cinnamon. Thank you so much for giving your support. And even if you're not a supporter, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing the videos, as you guys always do. Thank you so much. I am very, very thankful. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye-bye.